Welcome to the Business Finance Bulletin, episode 187. Welcome again to the latest Business Finance Bulletin. With me, Rob Waller from Business Loan Services, the commercial finance expert. In this bulletin, Ratesetter highlights the importance of knowing your credit score, business optimism creeps back up, and the startup loan company providing support to aspiring entrepreneurs. One important aspect of applying for business finance is knowing your credit score. Now, many businesses don't realize that lenders do place great emphasis on your credit file. Your credit file is a reflection of how you manage your finances. Now, lenders place great emphasis on this because they're looking out for, when they're looking at your credit score, whether you've got any late payments, what your existing loan commitments are, and also whether you've got any county court judgments. Unfortunately, credit files can also be wrong as well, so it is important that you check your file to make sure it's correct. And the importance of really checking the file regularly has come out from a recent survey carried out by Ratesetter Business Finance, which is an online peer-to-peer lender. They've discovered that 44% of business owners have said that they have never checked their credit score, and only 18% have said that they have checked in the last 18 months. But it is important that before you apply for finance, you check that your file is correct and that you are aware of what is listed there, and if there is any negative entry, at least you can warn the lender in advance. Now, if you're wondering about how do I check my credit file, well, a new service has also just been released called Open Risk Exchange, and they're promising free credit searches. So if you go along to the website, you'll find that you can plug in your name and it'll come up with two very simple measures at the moment. One is a probability of business failure and also probability of insolvency. So it's only two measures, but hey, it gives a good feeling and a good idea of how strong your business is and also your clients, if you're willing and able to give them credit. So please don't forget the importance of checking your credit score. So if you want to find out more about those two businesses, just go along to ratesetter.com and openriskexchange.com, and there you'll find out more information about what they can do for you. Well, according to the latest Deloitte survey amongst chief financial officers, it seems that more CFOs are feeling optimistic about their business prospects. The latest report for Q3 2017 showed that just over a quarter of CFOs said they are feeling more optimistic about their business. That compares to just 18% 3 months ago, just after the election. However, 27% of them are still saying they are feeling less than optimistic. So, still a 50-50 split, but certainly a rise in optimism starting to come through. Now, what's driving this lack of optimism? Well, of course, it's Brexit and the uncertainty surrounding that. Also, rising inflation, the impact that has on costs and margins. Also, the CFOs are saying that only 12% of them say that they are looking to take on employees in the next 3 months. So taking on new staff is always a good barometer of how optimistic businesses are feeling. So some mixed messages coming out from that report. Also, it highlights about the kind of lack of excitement amongst business owners. It comes out in the latest Bank of England credit conditions survey. Speaking to lenders, they are saying that lenders are feeling that businesses are less enthusiastic about taking on new debt. Demand is quite subdued for new finance. So put all that together and it still remains a bit of a gloomy picture, but perhaps some glimmer of hope with businesses beginning to feel a little bit more optimistic perhaps. If you think back to when you were a starter, perhaps you remember that access to finance was particularly difficult. Well, that's why in 2012 the government set up the Startup Loan Company. The Startup Loan Company now comes under the umbrella of the British Business Bank, and the British Business Bank has just conducted an independent review to see how successful the Startup Loan Company has been in helping startups. Well, the report has found that 35% of those businesses that took a loan said that they would not have started up in business if it hadn't been for that support. So far, up till May 2017, the company has lent out £319 million across 48,000 loans. So you can see it's starting to make some significant impact. And from an economic benefit point of view, the report has estimated that for the government, there's been a 3 times return over the economic cost put in to setting up and running the organisation. So if you are a startup and you want to know more about how you can access that funding, just go along to the website, which is startuploans.co.uk, and there you find out more information about a local delivery partner in your area. Well, here we are at the end of another bulletin, and as ever, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to give it a like and a share. So thanks very much for being with me. Look forward to being with you again next time, and have a great, successful and profitable week.